Hey guys, this is Comic Uno. Today I'm doing a review for the Superior Spider-Man, issue 21. Before I start talking about this issue, just want to give you guys a little update. Of course, I have Comic Uno episode 22, which is a show where I review all the comics I read this week in one show, and here are the exclusive comics for that show. We have Batgirl, issue 25. X-Men Gold, the anniversary issue, issue 1, only issue. That's like not a mini-series or anything, it's just a one-shot. We got Superboy, issue 25. Justice League of America Vibe, issue 9. Nightwing, issue 25. Smallville, season 11, issue 19. And Superior Foes of Spider-Man, issue 5. So if you want to go check out those reviews, go to Comic Uno episode 22, which will be annotated, and that's on Dark Avenger Inc. But let's talk about Superior Spider-Man issue 21. Issue 20 is supposed to be epic. It wasn't quite epic for me, but the cliffhanger is that Stunner has returned, who is ex-girlfriend of Dr. Octopus, and we get to see a lot of that here. Pretty cool cover. I really like the art. I think it's Stegman. No, it's Kaman Kolo who's doing it, but he does pretty good art here. At least for the cover, I would think it's Stegman, because it does look like Stegman's art. No, it's Fat Bella, but pretty cool cover art. It's not really the same as the inside art, but let's see what's going on in the story, see if I like that. Alright, let's see. So in this issue, we get to see, again, the Stunner. She comes back, wants Dr. Octopus, and honestly wants Superior Spider-Man, because, like, you killed my lover, and I gotta fight you. And then, of course, with Peter's side, we get to see him try to fight his way to become a professor and show that he didn't plagiarize. And there's some tricks that he uses here because Stunner has this virtual reality thing. That's how she's dressed up as this person, because she's a little bit of an overweight person, but she has the virtual reality thing, so she's not actually this person. This is just like her robot. So we get to see her actually in the virtual reality place, and Superior Spider-Man's able to trick Stunner, and he actually uses the virtual reality as Dr. Octopus saying, "Oh, I'm still alive." So let me show you the scene of that. So she's like, "Oh, don't worry, don't attack Superior Spider-Man, I'm still alive." And she's like, "Okay, bye, see you later." He's like, "But I do have a girlfriend, so I gotta go." And she's like, "Okay, well, I won't hurt Spider-Man." So that ends pretty easily. And then he actually goes to the old teacher who said that he plagiarized, says, "Alright, Peter actually helped me. Peter is the one who came up with all of this, so give him that doctorate." And he's like, "Okay," and he gets his doctorate in the end. He's happy with, Peter is happy with his girlfriend, Anna, I think, or Anne. And then we have a Carly story where Carly's kidnapped by the Green Goblins. And Green Goblin's learning about the whole Dr. Octopus thing. So who is Green Goblin? That is a big question. And what will happen to Carly? Carly's the only smart supporting character here. But I like this issue overall. I did like it, but I didn't love it. I love the Carly parts. You could go back to maybe 2 years ago where I was not a big Carly fan. I really didn't like her character, but she's our only hope. She's the only smart supporting character here. So I liked Carly's story here. I like that we're getting closer to this Green Goblin story, but there's a lot of plot holes in this issue. First of all, first plot hole I just want to mention is the Anne plot hole. There's so many times where she's like, "Oh wait, you're Spider-Man." There's tons of times Spider-Man references to Anne saying, "Anne, are you okay?" and talking like he would as Peter. This is a very smart scientist. You would think she would have the common knowledge to say, okay, Spider-Man, Peter, same person. No, she's not smart enough for that, because all the supporting characters really aren't smart right now. It's Superior Spider-Man. And then I felt like it was so easy for this big cliffhanger with the Stunner. It was just so easy, a little bit too easy for Stunner trying to just give up. I thought it was I didn't love that Dr. Octopus came back with the virtual reality thing. I thought it just, all the hard things was too easy to get out of in this issue. If this was Peter, this wouldn't work out. But since it's Dr. Octopus, it worked out. And one thing I really liked about last issue is that things weren't working out for Superior Spider-Man. And now things are working out again. Towards the end. And then I have this gut feeling when I'm reading this that Superior is gonna ask Anne to marry him. Gut feeling. And then there'll be a stab to Mary Jane and Peter fans, because we've been waiting for that since One More Day. So that's kind of a stabbing back for us. So I'm really hesitant about that relationship. But yeah, a couple plot holes here. I thought it was a little bit too easy to get out of those situations, but overall, it wasn't a bad issue. I thought it progressed really well. There's interesting story with the Goblin, and I always say this, Superior Spider-Man always has an interesting story. I don't really love the way they develop some of the story and some of the supporting characters, but I think it was an interesting story overall, enough to pick it up. I give it a 3.5. I did have a couple of problems with it, but overall I thought it was a pretty good issue, and the story was interesting. I just don't really love the direction the story is going at this moment. But yeah, I give it a 3.5. Not one of the better Superior issues I read. It was a lot of plot holes, but and a lot of fixing up that was a little bit too easy. But we'll see where the series goes. I like the cliffhanger. I like where Carly at least is going. And then we have the Venom issue for next story arc, so we'll see how that goes. But hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me your thoughts in the comments below about this issue and this Comic Uno. Guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter for Comic Uno and the random situations, and don't forget to like my Facebook page. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.